kids.
Been laid. Fuck.
My dad's not funny. He thinks baseball's stupid. He says that he's worried about school and work. But I want him to think my friends do. American things. He said that plans.
Ugh.
Because he was threatened. Where's
Where you gotta go?
Salt Lake City?
Here's my head.
Where the hell do you want to go there?
Yeah, that's Washington, D.C.
Listen, kid.
What?
You don't
What?
trust me.
How's it like Washington D.C.?
I don't know.
Because isn't that Mormons territory?
Yeah.
It sounds like it.
That's what you do. You go home, you go to the guy, and you say, guess
You
what?
need a big ass fan.
But we didn't.
Oh, wait. She doesn't use the fan. You want a fan?
This is America. Besides that, I don't know. It's for rich take your daddy or whatever the hell it is. I used to do it with my pop all the time.
Really?
Yeah. You just tell them what they want to hear. I can take the stereo. I don't smoke. She said she was 18. Yes. The whole point of growing up, the thing is that you're right, and then
Oh, cool.
Well, choices. What am I unplugging?
The talking.
you can do that. Come on, take it.
Yep. Yeah. Oh man. You watching this? Alright, I'm gonna turn it off. Because they're gonna flag my YouTube shit. Also because YouTube hates me.
What you gonna talk about?
I don't know, I was gonna do the cards, try to walk through that again. I was gonna put it on a different channel in case people are confused because I talked about it in the last video. So, but I don't know. Let's creating something new, like a new game.
Create a new game.
Like you get a few box items and then create a new game out of the pieces you have left. Does that make sense? You know how you go into a place like this, someone always takes pieces out, puts it in the room, and then you're short and you can't finish the game? How do you create a new something or other? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sort of like a drinking game, what people do when they get older.
Alright.
So how do you? I mean, what?
Taking this and then putting it to the side.
Well, how do you first define rules and what the pieces mean, and where do you get the inspiration?
I saw a game online.
Okay.
It's a Monopoly game,
All right.
but they say it was a gangster Monopoly. You get to go to jail more often.
Oh, congratulations! Yeah.
And what they did was modify the jail cards and they took away the community chest and money.
Okay.
Yes,
Wow. Sort of dark.
Yeah, and they had dice instead.
Oh,
Go to jail.
That's a hard skill. I haven't been able to master that one.
Basically, you're in jail most of the time in the game.
Well, yeah, that's. Well, do they have commissary?
I have no idea how that worked either.
Yeah, I don't know. So on the spades here, there's 3 outer. You start at the bottom part of the shape, and you do the first. Like this one only has 2, and then you got 4 in, and then 3 circles. So this is 3, 2, 2, because it's 2 in, and then 2 hoops. So, but all right. So you're in jail. All right, we'll do it this way. All right, so what items do we have in jail? What do we smuggle in through our secret pockets so that way we can make a game? No drugs. We're not doing drugs. Not doing alcohol.
Not doing drugs. No alcohol.
All right, what did you smuggle in?
What else smuggle in?
Yeah, Because you know you're going to be there for a little bit. What's the one thing that you smuggled in and you hid? Because cell phone's going to be a hard one because you got to charge it. And then you're always going to get busted for that. Because they'll find out. They'll let you have it for a little bit, let you hang yourself.
When I was in jail, the only thing that mattered was nips.
What the fuck is that? I'm just not recalling shit today. It's been a
nicotine
long time.
pouches.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That was the only thing anybody wanted. Me, I wanted Danishes. I wanted prison cake.
Okay.
And so what they'll do is like, here, I buy the nips and I give them away, and they'll make the stuff for me. And give me juices, and we'll sit there, and then next nip time, next time it comes from nips, I count up all of my salary hoes.
Okay.
And how much they made off to the side.
Yeah.
And then I buy more nips.
So that was the top item.
Mm-hmm.
That you're always getting bankrolled. So that's why you do the cigarette thing here. But problem is,
I was trying to do the cigarette.
yeah, we have a little ethics problem across the board because we're mentally disabled. If that makes sense. Because you can't beat up a mental patient. So. But ethics. Anyways, so with you, I don't even know. Oh, so hot food from a restaurant is
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, treat me. Ooh la la. I am no hoe right here. I do not need no. There was a Cavassier here.
What the
at
fuck?
one point.
Well, all right, explain these words because not everyone is.
Cavassier?
Yeah.
That's a liquor, but
yeah.
there was a guy that lived here. His name was literally Cavassier.
Oh fuck.
We called him Corey.
Yeah.
And that's why we can't use the wheelchairs.
Okay.
That's a damn lie, because using the wheelchair in that room right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They kicked him out.
Okay. Yeah. Are you still sore about yesterday's stuff, or are you okay before it now, or? It was a rough day, man. I'm not gonna lie for everyone.
Was it yesterday?
It was the Linda thing. Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
It wasn't even Linda. It was Michelle. Like, calm down. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Wait. Who's Michelle? Oh, the therapist?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Brandy wanted to be lazy and not do my meds the way that everybody else does my meds.
Yeah.
So I walked away from her.
Ah, okay.
And then she called an attitude, and she kept gathering people in on the conversation.
Yeah.
And then in the end, did I not get my medicine?
Yeah, you eventually got it. Yeah, Michelle, she doesn't know how to read you at all. Do you understand that? The whole time we were outside, she kept saying, "Is he okay? I want to make sure, I just want..." She cares much about you, she just doesn't know how to communicate. Your words you throw out, I know you're not doing it on purpose, but we got to introduce more of the game structure that you've got so she understands. She is not a gamer. She's literally not. She doesn't watch TV. She reads books. One type of book only, thrillers. So, and that's why she's going to Europe.
Pretty thorough.
It's a werewolf dream.
Oh no.
Werewolves in Paris.
I don't want to see her in that hostel.
Oh shit! That's a horror, sir. Ah. No, that I could. Okay, I watched the first one. I could barely make. It just messed up my brain.
It's kind of like those Final Destination things.
Oh, I can watch Final Destination. Saw is a little harder, but
yeah, I can't do. Once you write one, you already know the premise to everything else.
Okay.
You're just being more gruesome.
Yeah. It's the blood gore. It's a gore horror versus a shock value jump scare. So, yeah. Which, I've only peed myself a few times during horror movies. I'm still gangster, right? I know to bring Depends there. That shit scares me.
Looking for my gun.
Oh, wow. No, when I'm wearing diapers, I don't check for my gun. There's a safety protocol there. You do not jiggle in case you fill up the bag. Otherwise, it'll be all down your leg. Anyways. So, all right. Have to travel somewhere. You got $1,000. What do you do? Where do you go?
$1,000.
$1,000, and that's got to last you for 2 weeks. You got to stay under the radar.
Like, stay under the radar?
Yeah, $1,000.
See,
how you do it?
I'll just go back to Chicago.
All right. Additionally, you can't use any digital devices.
Chicago.
Okay, why Chicago?
I literally did that with
for,
$250.
oh shit! How long did that last though?
Someone stole my money, so.
Oh shit! Not one. I'm going back to Chicago and find my money.
And so literally, I can do that like $1,000.
Yeah, $1,000. How long would that last you? If no one roughed you up.
If no one roughed me up.
Yeah, how long can you make it spread? Yeah. How long can you make it last?
How long would it? You want to time?
You gotta stay under the radar the whole time. If someone starts asking questions, call the cop. What?
I'm gonna let my voice.
Okay, all right, go.
Type it out on paper.
Oh, okay. You're gonna write it out. You're gonna shut down. All right. Yeah. Anyways.
No.
When he says his pen, he reached into his pants and pulled out his penis, fellas. It is not okay. Put that away. All right. No, you're doing it right. Now keep going. It's all good. All right. Get the numbers out. This is on mono stereo mic. We're all infected with college. Do not drink after someone else. COVID 101. All right. Anyways. So, can you do 3 months though? Can you make it 3 months?
I made it 2 years.
Okay.
In Chicago, on the street.
Yeah, but were the cops called at any time?
Were the cops? Oh,
because you would have been on the radar immediately.
I was at the very, very, very last bit of it.
Yeah.
I hit my prognosis. What is it? Prognosis?
Diagnosis or
psychosis?
Psychosis. Okay.
Psychosis flipped. And I started hysterically hallucinating, seeing people.
Okay.
And I punched the person in the face. They say that I didn't do that. Like I was just naked in the streets. Like I took off my pants.
Yeah.
And I was trying to run from the cop.
Okay.
But I don't remember doing that either.
I pretty much remember all my psychosis experiences, what I did. What I said, no fucking clue. No idea. I'm like, I know I'm probably speaking garbage right now. This is the why I pulled down my pants sort of deal.
The thing is, I went to Chicago for a reason.
Yeah, what was the reason?
Ascension.
Ascension, okay.
Basically, like, certain people would come talk to me, and I would have to perform certain reports. So there was different addresses I had to learn by heart.
Okay.
And then I had to place the packages next to the door.
Okay.
And that was my job.
Right. Yeah, but you ultimately, it's one of those things where everyone's gonna say you created that job, but then you're like, no, you've never been in the flow. You don't understand what we're fucking talking about.
I had to put CDs, bootleg CDs next to certain embassies. Because there's 2 embassies that I were able to sleep at if I was able to give them information.
Right.
Based off of my
psychosis, delusional belief.
Yes.
Okay.
And I mean, like, big words get put into the hospital and whatever. But that didn't work because the presidency at the time was
Zen. Yeah.
Yeah, was like didn't have the embassies filled with people. So
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got an experience like that. Did you? What thought? Why weren't they filled? What was your defining thing during that time? Why? How were you explaining that to yourself?
People were only eating pizza. They did not like the pizza that they were eating.
And that's why they weren't in the building?
So I had to continue to eat the pizza myself.
Okay.
It's a 3-story building.
Yeah.
Giordano's in Chicago.
Okay.
And I stayed right behind the building eating pizza out of the trash can. But that's not eating pizza out of the trash can. What I should have been on the arts side of the town,
right,
handing out flyers that I made in the library about supernatural contingencies.
Yeah.
And everything like that. And then talk about my own version of the game that I had before it got lost because someone stole my book bag.
Okay.
With the money in it.
Oh, okay. Did you hide it? You didn't have it on person?
I didn't have it on person. I had it in my book bag.
Okay. Yeah, that's when it happened.
Yeah, they kind of roughed me up and took my book bag.
All right. Anyways, keep going. So the game.
So the game was more or less military, like surrogates. It wasn't this. Like it had nothing to do with this.
Oh, your current version.
Yeah.
Okay. Separate. Separate. All right.
This is advanced thanatology.
Right.
Or caretaking of the funeral pyre.
Right.
So I was like, I kept sinking into like the cinemas and the studios, and I'll leave packages from like drug packages.
Right.
Because when I got there was a couple of guys, they knew who I was, and told me to come home.
Yeah.
Get 3 nights on the couch, boom, and I do some work.
Yeah.
That was it for 3 years.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hard thing, especially under psychosis. You can see the information change, and you can tell that certain people are triggered, are transmitters type deal. They're triggered by whatever they did. I don't know what the fuck. They could have looked at a video, they could have listened to a radio, but you can tell they're there to jazz someone else up. You saw that and you were trying to figure it out so you could stop it so they don't fuck up your game. That's the hard part in trying to explain to someone. And you're not going to see it. Well, you'll see some of it, but you won't see it to the extent a psychosis patient does. You just won't, because I have no definition that works right now. But it's not being hard or anything. It's just we saw something or made a decision in the past that says if Sandy is going to do this, this is how I'm going to rework reality so that way no one touches me. Type deal. I don't know how else to say it. It's a mind fuck that you have on the back burner. Like, do not trust yourself enough to not come at me, because I got the big guns. Yeah, big bomb, the A bomb. Let's say.
Enola Gay.
Yeah, and I'll explain it to you. I'll walk you up to the door too. And it's a booby trap. Just FYI. So, but and it's a one and done though, and then I'll have to do it to everyone and just knock all the dominoes down. And I don't want to do that. Yep. But and then you try to change that. You bounce pivot to create something beautiful from that. It's not perverse, but it's like unimaginable thing that you don't want to.
So
it's the energy behind it though, because it's so dark. You can see so much light though. That's what it comes down to. And not everyone reaches that.
So I have like a lot of female voices.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Go ahead.
And when I was there,
Mm-hmm.
I kept procrastinating for like the first couple of months.
Yeah.
I kept procrastinating about what I should be writing down or what I should be making.
Yeah.
And then what happened was go to the Chicago Public Library.
Yeah.
And I'll sit there and go to sleep.
Okay. Yeah. Sleep is, and you don't always sleep because of food either. I've noticed that you're doing.
I'm just a person that goes to sleep.
Okay. I still haven't figured it out.
It's more or less like a button being pressed on the inside.
Yeah.
And someone's saying, "Hey, can you come here, please?"
Yeah. We did have a conversation in the beginning. You said that you get information from your dream state.
I do.
So whenever you get, it's not lethargic. It's a block feeling. You know you've got information, but it ain't coming out. I see you start staying up more and then sleeping more during the day. So, well, sort of. You post up at different points of the house. you hit the PowerPoint so you can hear the information when you're half asleep. So, but.
Yeah, what about you though?
I masturbate profusely all over the house when everyone's asleep. It's on camera. They know. They haven't talked to me yet, so. Literally. As long as you can get it off in like 5 minutes, you good. No one gets up, and then everyone's all stirred up in the night. They're like, what the fuck's going on? I just dropped a load on the wall over there. I clean it up after, don't worry. I go grab a towel.
You don't have a teddy bear?
Now, why the fuck are you humping a teddy bear?
Man.
No, I don't want to know. Okay, let's hear it now. Pull out your penis and start talking to me. So, is it one of those teddy bears with a vagina on it? No, it's just regular teddy bear.
It's a regular big ass teddy bear.
I gotta hump the shit out of you and make love to you. You turn me on so good.
I had to do it real quiet, like, because the bed was speaking.
Oh, I hate that. You're like, because you can't get rid of the energy too. You're just like, you're all jazzed up and you're like, fuck. I want to go to sleep. Yeah. It's like
sex in front of me.
Whoa. Yeah. That one always fucks people up.
My uncle has sex in front of me.
Oh shit! Don't be airing family laundry, buddy. Come on now. That was a made-up story. We were watching incest porn. He's just repeating it. Put your penis away. We're being too honest right now. Yeah.
We're pulling out hentai?
What? Wow. No. Too much too soon. We can't blow everyone out of the water so quick.
I know a couple of incest.
Oh my God. Let's not talk about that. Man, they go do the... Shouldn't be online. Okay, let's go ahead and address that. That's what we need to get to.
Go through the...
If
the ring or...
Yeah, no, okay. I'm going to avoid this, Don. You got to shut that part down, buddy. We're going to ring it in. So AI is at a point where they have photo recognition.
Oh, shit.
This stuff should not be online anymore. And then people should not be getting in trouble if it's on, Google servers. Because all they do, Google has all the fucking images. That's what their scraper does. It goes in, it copies the image, shrinks it down, so that way it puts it into their file. They have copies of it. And to say that they're better than anyone else, like some random Joe trying to fish tank someone, like that old 60 Minute thing, to catch a predator, that's bullshit. It shouldn't be on there. Immediately yank it off. Not in the dirty sense, but...
I don't know.
If you're going to say AI is real, and it's at this point, and they're showing these time and again, and you know it's happening so fast, so it's a computer-generated thing, these computers know. Immediately, it's an instantaneous process. You email it to the government. Government should just go ahead and shut down that server. Hosting companies will clean up their ads. This is all bullshit. All right, you're roping them in and you're putting people in jail because we can't put people in jail for 420 anymore because it's legal. We got to find another one. This is the same thing as like war upon war upon war to change financial situations.
I think that's where you go to with that. It has to go to war on war. Because the reason why you don't do it now is because civil liberties.
Well, okay, you're going to have to explain that. I was going to say people are going to yell free speech, and I'm like, no, you shouldn't let your...
Civil liberties.
Okay, same thing. Okay. My problem is like, now free speech. You don't let your family's photos get online, all right? And if you're putting your other stuff online, such as...
There should be a package. See, when I was smaller,
Yeah.
they explained how light is used to photons.
Right.
Can see people.
Right.
And when they're seen, they immediately turn into something else and block the passageway of a user
Right.
from visiting a site or a package of information. But
and that stuff's never gonna reach the light of day.
yeah, it never after a while.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna keep this up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you got to get your meds. That's my priority.
I'm sorry.
No, you good. All right. Do not lick random toads or frogs. They may get you high.